What up, everybody? It's been a while. I've been really fucking busy. This right here, not mine. Customer truck, one of my buddies. Wanted ball joints, tie rod ends replaced and everything. So getting that done. The car, on the other hand, the aftermarket, the Spine torque arm or whatever, comes with a bracket on the end. It has two sets of holes. Well, the guy that I bought it from, if you need the further in set of holes, then you have to cut the further set out for it to fit. So the guy who had it before me needed the other set, so he cut those off, cut the other ones off. That being said, the first set of holes is the one that I need because it's some type of special rear end that he had. I have just a stock 10 bolt. Well, somehow or another, somebody was telling me on Facebook in one of those groups that I could I could buy the bracket and just replace it. But I went to Spawn. I tried to talk to him, and he hasn't said anything back. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I was supposed to go today and buy just a cross member that I could use the stock torque arm on, but I mean, that's $150 I have to spend. It's hard enough trying to sell the Spawn torque arm that I have now. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. In other news, I got a new toy. Yeah. Yep, just a little old S10. It's got a cool look to it. It needs a little bit of work, but it's fine. I like the way it looks. Probably just gonna clear coat it. I'm definitely gonna get some different wheels for it. But the thing is, it's not just a little motor. It's a 350. And I'm working on that situation right there. The guy told me I could just plug it back up, but I've looked at it for 30 minutes and there's nothing that just plugs back up. I don't know where any of this shit goes. I might end up looking for like a painless wiring harness for that. But that little trailer that I was working on in one of the last few videos, I traded it for this. I have a title and everything for this truck. And it's pretty straight. He started taking it apart. He said it ran whenever he stopped, or whenever he parked it. He started putting billet parts on it and trying to make it look good and everything on the inside, but he lost interest, and then his wife lost interest of it sitting in his driveway. So I came and made her happy. So here we are. My wife's not happy about this one, but yeah. So that's the new project that it shouldn't take much to get going. So I'm gonna be tinkering with it every now and then. Right over there. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on right now. It was a fucking trip trying to get this truck here. I had the trailer. I needed a U-Haul car hauler to get the truck here, but I had the trailer. I had to go trade him. He lives like an hour away, so my first plan to get it all done in one stroke was bring the trailer up to U-Haul, hook up to the U-Haul car hauler, throw the trailer on top of it, but I was wrong. The trailer was just as wide as the U-Haul, so I ended up leaving the trailer there, and then I brought the car hauler up to his place, got the car, came back down here, dropped the truck off, had to go back to U-Haul, drop the U-Haul off, hook up to my trailer, bring it out there to his place, and then come back over here. So it was a whole day of just fucking with this, of just getting it here, honestly. But it's all right. It's here now. I'm gonna start messing with it pretty soon after I get this truck done. The other truck with the ball joints, which I'll probably never ever do another set of ball joints again on my own. I'll just take it to the shop. I fucking hated it. I know on the newer trucks like mine, most of the time you can just get the control arm. This guy, my buddy, he just got the ball joints. I don't know if you can buy the control arms with the ball joints in them already or not, but that's what he brought me. So I'm in the middle of doing that right now. The bottom ones sucked, trying to press those in. Getting them out, easy. Just take a little maul, knock them right out. Easy, nothing to it. On the other hand, getting them in, especially with that crappy fucking ball joint press that you can rent from O'Reilly's, it puts them in crooked. It galls up really easy after you put a good bit of stress on it. The threads start to gall up. But what I did, once I had majority of it like in there, the lip of it was probably like right here or something. I took that and I stacked this on here. I think I stacked them a certain way, and then I jacked it up, put the weight of the truck on the ball joint, and as it was pressed up against it like that, I took my hammer and I started smacking the control arm, the lower control arm, down onto the ball joint, and it's on there completely now. So as for this one up here, you know, you have to grind the rivets out. And I'm about to go to Harbor Freight and get an air hammer so I can chisel it out. I'm not drilling that shit out. The other drill that I have, a little skill drill, a little piece of shit, really, was pissing me off the other day. You know, as a mechanic, that's just what happens. It got chunked. I found the drill, did not find the battery. So I'm not about to go pay, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks for another crappy battery for a crappy drill. I will, however, pretty soon here. I might even do it today. I don't know. I might go get a Milwaukee drill to match the rest of my tools. I have the Milwaukee electric ratchet, the 1/2-inch impact. I have a bit driver inside, so I'm trying to get out of the crappy tool era. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I got the new one in, obviously, on the bottom. I gotta get an air hammer, knock the top one out, be done for the day. I might put it back together, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I probably will. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've had going on here lately. Yeah, so I think the plan with that one is get it running, get all the wire and shit taken care of, put it all back together. The dude hooked me up with a Demon carburetor too, so yeah, I think the plan with this one is gonna be keep the 350 in it for a little while. I'm probably gonna pick the back end up again because it sits weird right now. It's like lower in the back. It's almost squatted, but and I know that's like a style for lowriders or whatever, but I think the plan with this one is just to raise it up a little bit, kind of let it sit level, maybe lower it a little bit in the front, but throw a set of tires on the back of it, kind of make a little fun weekend warrior to play with. But I think I lucked up pretty good on this one. I think it's a pretty sweet deal. I think the future goal for this truck is to pull the 350 out of it and, you know, do what I'm doing over there with that car. But I think it'll be a lot easier to put an LS in this truck. I think it'll be way easier than trying to put it in that car. And probably cheaper too, honestly, because putting all that shit on that car over there, you have to buy special parts, specially made parts. You can't just, not everybody just has them on Marketplace or nothing like that. For these, I found a few little things that people are selling for these LS swap trucks, but that's going to be a different day. Right now, I just want to get the 350 running in it, mainly because I've never really messed with the old 350s. I think it'll be a cool little opportunity for me to learn. I did notice one thing. I know we got a little clicky clacky fuel pump on there. It didn't block off the fuel plate, or whoever had it before him, because it was already swapped whenever he got it, and he just wanted to clean it up, started taking it apart, and never got around to it. But the truck came from Mississippi. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna buy a grill for it. He said the grill was all broken and everything. It needs a grill and a radiator, and he said everything else is there. We'll see. The wiring in it, I'm seeing a bunch of splices. Like, I'm seeing a bunch of those connectors. Okay. But I have some fucking retards around here. I got the cowl for it and everything, the window wiper motors, all that. Blades are even in there. I'm gonna put that back on. This window needs to be fixed. I tried rolling it up yesterday, and it started doing a thing where it starts falling in, but we got it put back up where it needs to be. But yeah, this is where it stopped after it rolled off the U-Haul. I thought that good thing that barbed wire fence was there, because it probably would have waxed that fucking tree. There's a tire underneath the truck that it missed, and then that other tire that y'all probably saw on the other side, they were both there to stop it, but whenever it came down, it turned a little bit and it went right past them. But I think he gave me a bunch of little different parts and everything. I think that fuel cell that's in there, I think that's gonna go in the Camaro. I think I'm gonna put the other one in the back of here, because he said somebody did that to it. I don't know what's in there. I don't know why there's a ratchet strap under there either. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put that big old fuel cell back here. That way I'm not trying to fabricate a bunch of shit to make that big fuel cell fit in the back of the Camaro. And it's like really close to the glass, the back glass, which makes me super nervous, because if that thing, for whatever reason, comes loose or whatever, bounces around or something, hits that glass and shatters it, it's gonna be a while until that gets fixed, because that back glass is pretty expensive. But yeah, that fuel cell, from what I'm looking at, I think it'll fit in that little dip in the back, like in the trunk area. But yeah, I know I haven't made a video in a while. Like I said, I'm not good at this whole content creating shit. I'm just trying to keep it going, I guess. The last few times I tried to do this, I kind of just made like 2 videos and stopped for 4 years. But I'm trying to keep it going now that I have like money to spend on shit, you know. Probably not supposed to be, but yeah, I'm more experienced now too. I'm trying to start up my own mechanical business so I can get out of the plants. It's kind of just like a local thing, trying to do mostly maintenance and LS performance stuff, just little shit like that. I know that's kind of what, if y'all have seen him, Snydertron does that. He works on other people's cars, mostly LS stuff, or old stuff actually, 350 stuff. He does that too. He does it all. Like, he works on his own stuff, works on other people's stuff, just a bunch of custom performance stuff. And I don't know, that's kind of what I want to do. I kind of want to do the same thing, kind of get my roll going so I can get out of the plants, because that's working in the plants is so rough on a body. Like, I don't know, but enough oversharing. I'm just trying to get this stuff done, get this truck knocked out today so I can get it back to my buddy. And yeah, that's about it. About to go to Harbor Freight, get me an air hammer to punch that upper ball joint out. So yeah, new project right there.